Tonight on News Center, President Jones addresses students. The Rivertown Project progresses. The American Legion gets a cleanup. And the Vulcans wrap up the regular season. News Center starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to CUTV News Center for the week of February 28th. I'm Scott Majesky.
And I'm Gloria Stone. If students are looking for new ways to get involved in the community, a new development is in the process of being designed. This Tuesday, the Rivertown program introduced its newest project, the Loop Trail. CUTV reporter Angelica Datz has the story.
Members of the California area will have an exciting new opportunity to help complete a project that involves building what has been named the Loop Trail. On Tuesday, February 26, students and members of the community gathered at the California Borough Building to attend a meeting in which the details of the project were discussed.
The Loop Trail is going to start at Rotary Park, which is just at the end of 2nd Street right here. It's going to go down towards the river, and it's going to come up around where the railroad track is. It's going to run along the river lot and then end at Project 70 site or the David Zale Park. So it's going to be about a 3-mile trail, and it's going to be walking and biking accessible.
Although planning for the Loop Trail is still in its beginning stages, construction is expected to begin next spring. It is estimated to take approximately 6 months to complete the project. Students and members of the community are encouraged to help get involved.
Well, I think that the benefits are endless. We're going to be able, access to the river. We're going to be able to have large boats and kayaking now from the docking point at the public library. We'll have a nice viewing balcony, and also it's just going to give you somewhere that you can go and enjoy, the beautiful area that we have here.
If you're interested in getting involved in the California Loop Trail project, you can contact the Director of Recreational Authority at nvictoria@comcast.net. For CUTV News Center, I am Angelica Datz.
Do you know CalU's plans for the future? Student convocation for the spring 2013 semester was full of exciting announcements, and our own Joy LeViere has more on this story.
Student convocation was held right here in the south wing of the Convocation Center this Tuesday. President Jones made her State of the University address, and students got answers to pressing questions.
I don't like to really talk about challenges, but at any university there are always challenges, and anyone who tells you that they don't have challenges, I want to talk with them and find out their secret. But I like to see challenges become opportunities.
Major conversation during student convocation centered around the bond debt, financial matters, and future projects on campus. Project announcements during student convocation included a mechatronics program, a food truck on campus, and the announcement of a Bob Dylan concert this April in the Convocation Center.
We're going to have campus talk a little later this semester, and here's going to be a second opportunity for students to ask their questions directly to the president. And as today, I also had the vice presidents of the different divisions here so that we can provide in-depth answers to the questions that they're asking. So this is something that I welcome, the opportunity to talk with the students, let them ask their questions here, and as they get more comfortable with this, they are making it better for all of their classmates who may not be able to make this, because they're asking questions that all students would want an answer to.
Students with any further questions can contact Christine Kindle at kindle@calu.edu. Reporting for CUTV News Center, I'm Joy LeViere.
The American Legion here in California is asking for students' help this upcoming Saturday. CUTV reporter Mirriam Mason has more on how you can get involved.
The American Legion members in Cal are asking for help from our community this upcoming weekend.
Pretty much seeing how the establishment is full of older gentlemen, they're not really able to do a lot. So what the American Legion is actually doing is asking them to come down, help move stuff around, and be able to clean things that they're not able to, i.e. washing maybe like the bar walls, countertops, desks, things of that nature.
Helping out with the cleanup of the American Legion will not only be beneficial to its members, but also beneficial to your organization through being considered as community service.
It is on March 2nd at 7 a.m. in the morning. Pretty much, depending on how many volunteers we get, depends on how long we'll actually be there. I mean, from the numbers, can actually range from anywhere from a couple hours to it could be an all-day event, depending on the participants. So far as we know, we got our club officers here for the Cal U Vets Club. We also have members of SIGTAL and the Cal U rugby team as well.
For more information about how to get involved with the Legion cleanup, come down to the Veterans Affairs office in Carter Hall in room G35. For CUTV News Center, I'm Mirriam Mason.
10 years ago this past Wednesday, our beloved neighbor Mr. Rogers passed away at the age of 74. But his legacy hasn't fallen out of favor, instead it has risen. Starting in 2003 with plans for the Fred M. Rogers Center for Early Learning and Children's Media, completed in October 2008 on the St. Vincent College campus. And for the next 10 years, statues, scholarships, and projects, all under the guidance of the Fred Rogers Company, established a foundation for helping and guiding children with the helping words of the late Mr. Rogers. Most recently, social media helped spread the soothing words of Fred Rogers immediately following the Newtown shooting with the simple phrase, "Look for the helpers." This summer, the Fred Rogers Company will move out of their longtime home in WQED in Oakland and move into a larger space on the south side of Pittsburgh to accommodate for the growing productions of the Fred Rogers Company.
President Barack Obama, as well as other leaders of the nation, unveiled a statue of the civil rights icon Rosa Parks Wednesday in the Capitol. The full-length statue is of her sitting with a hat and clutching her purse, a trademark look that will be remembered throughout history. Obama stated that we can do no greater honor to her memory than to carry forward the power of her principle and of courage born of conviction. Parks is famous for her work in the civil rights movement, especially her bus boycott. This isn't Parks' first recognition this month. A stamp was released on the 4th to celebrate what would have been her 100th birthday. Well, Scott, it's still snowing from 7 a.m. until shortly before 4 o'clock when I came into the building. It's not pretty outside.
No, it's not, and the snow is actually not sticking on the ground too, so everyone hopeful to go for sled riding after school or in this evening, not going to happen for you because the floor is just, the ground's a little bit too warm for the snow to stick.
I know, and the Groundhog Phil said that we would have an early spring. Not really sure, but March is tomorrow, so who knows?
Well, Jason DeHota knows, and he has your weather report coming up next.